pleasant day everyone, especially to our professor, Sir Gabriel Adato. I'm Jonna Rose Mabuti of BSTM 2A, and now I will tour you to the province of Cavite. Welcome to the land of the brave or the history capital of the Philippines, province of Cavite. So kaya tinawag na land of the brave or the history capital of the Philippines ang probinsya ng Cavite because Cavite is known as the birthplace and a large number of Filipino national heroes such as Juan Saraza Castañeda, General Pantaleon Garcia, and former President Emilio Aguinaldo. Cavite is part of the Philippines' largest island, the Luzon Peninsula. Found in the southern portion, Cavite belongs to the Region 4A or the Calabarzon region. So as what you can see on the geography of Cavite, it is bounded by the provinces of Batangas in the south, Laguna in the east, Rizal in the northwest, Metro Manila and Manila Bay in the north, and West Philippine Sea in the west. And its proximity to Metro Manila gives the province significant edge in terms of economic development. The common means of transportation from Manila to Cavite is by train, bus, taxi, and car. And these four public transport services are available during the day and early evening. And it takes an hour or less. Let's proceed to capital of Cavite. So, Imus is a landlocked component city in the coastal province of Cavite. It is a third-class component city and it serves as the province capital of the province of Cavite. Imus was the site of two Katipunero victories during the Philippine Revolution against Spain, and Imus was known as the flag capital of the Philippines. So, this city of Imus has a land area of 171.66 square kilometers or 66.28 square miles, which constitutes 11.25% of Cavite's total area. Also, Imus was the site of the first successful revolution because it was the site of the two major Katipunero victories during the Philippine Revolution against Spain. And on May 28, 1898, this is the day when the first Philippine flag was flown. History of Cavite Province. So, Cavite Province name is derived from the Tagalog word kawit, meaning hook, which refers to the shape of the peninsula. In 1614, Cavite was created as a opposition military province, while in 1872, a mutiny at the Cavite arsenal implicated three Filipino priest. And these three Filipino priests are Jose Burgos, Mariana Gomez, and Jacinto Zamora, who were subsequently executed by the Garothe. While in 1896, so that Cavite is a center of military operations during the Philippine Revolution. So in 1896, the Spaniards executed 13 Filipino revolutionaries in Cavite City. That year, the provincial capital is now named after them and is called the Tres Martires City. And on June 12, 1898, General Emilio Aguinaldo proclaimed Philippine independence from his residence in Kawit. So in that, Kawit Bacoor became the capital until the seat of government was transferred to Malolos, Bulacan. Let's read the facts. So, Cavite is known for its rich history and a large number of national heroes because it is the birthplace of a number of Filipino heroes. Those who live in Cavite are called Caviteños. Also, the inhabitants are mostly Tagalogs. Cavite is a predominantly an agriculture province. So, kaya tinawag na predominantly an agriculture province ang probinsya ng Cavite because its major crops include rice, corn, vegetables, fruits, root crops, coffee, coconut, and sugarcane. And the province is endowed with a rich offshore and coastal fishing grounds. Dahil sa Cavite, madalas pangingisda talaga yung main na pamumuhay ng mga taga Cavite. Talagang pangingisda talaga. Cavite City was best known in the past as the main base of the Philippine Navy, but has now become a satellite of Manila, with a massive influx of new residents and rapid industrial development. Also, Cavite Province can justifiably claim to be the birthplace of the nation. And the Aguinaldo Shrine and Museum in Kawit occupies the site where the Proclamation of Independence was made and where the Philippine flag was first unfurled. Let's proceed naman sa culture ng Cavite. So, the Philippine Independence Day. This celebration is one of the Cavite's big events on every June 12 for the 121st celebration of the Declaration of Philippine Independence. So, this event commemorates that momentous occasion when the Philippine national flag was officially hoisted. So, it's a nation event and one of the country's regular holidays. So, this event commemorates the momentous which occasion when the Philippine national flag shown Hong Kong by Marcelo Agoncillo and was officially hoisted, and the Philippine National March was played to the public for the first time. So that thousands of Caviteños, those from Metro Manila, are expected to flock to Kawit town on June 12 for the 121st celebration of the Declaration of the Philippine Independence Day. Let's proceed naman sa festivals ng Cavite. Well, actually, there's a lot of festivals in Cavite, but I only choose 5. So first, we have their Regada Festival. So it is a festival in Cavite City in which the merrymaking is centered in sprinkling water. Regatta is a combination of ecological, cultural, and spiritual activities participated by Caviteños, showing off their unity and camaraderie. So, etong Regatta Festival, ginagawa siya ng mga tao yung parang pagbubuhusan ng tubig. Kaya nga sprinkling water. Para showing their unity and camaraderie. So, dito sa Marinduque, parang kasi dito sa Marinduque, sa Gasan, meron silang San Juan, parang ganyan din siya, is kasi sprinkling water. Ganun siya. Next, we have Wagayway Festival. It is celebrated every 28th of May in Imus, Cavite, to commemorate the Battle of Alapan. The said festival is a reminder of the fact that Imus where the first wave of flag happened, and people are reminded of the pride that Imus holds as a significant part of history. So, this is where Wagayway Festival, this is where Cavite commemorates the Battle of Alapan, where many Filipinos, following the lead of General Emilio Aguinaldo, risked their lives, their lives against the conquering Spaniards. Tag as the Wagayway or wave, the historical Imus is the place where when the Philippine flag was first waved to signify a won battle. Next, we have Pahimis Festival. Is the Amadeo word for pasasalamat or thanksgiving in the olden times. As a tradition, coffee farmers gave away his last can of harvest as a sign of thanksgiving and believing. So, itong Pahimis Festival, this festival hopes to revive a good tradition of gratefulness for those who do goods for themselves and their fellow men. Next, they had Paro-Paro Festival. It celebrates every 26th of November in the Dasmariñas city. The metamorphosis of the butterfly resembles the events that the city underwent towards becoming a progressive city. As what I said in the first line, it celebrates, Paru-Paro Festival celebrates every 26th of November, but due to the rains in November 26, 2016, the Paru-Paro Festival was rescheduled to the third day of December. So kung sa Cavite meron silang Paru-Paro Festival, dito naman sa atin sa Marinduque meron tayong Bila-Bila Festival. Bila-Bila Festival namin tawag sa atin. Na ginaganap tuwing ika 8th day of December. I guess yung festa ng buwak parang sinasabay doon. Next, we have Tahong Festival. Part of the celebration is preparing cushions with tahong as main ingredient for an exhibit at the town plaza. This also tends to inform people about the culture of tahong by conducting seminars. So, ito namang Tahong Festival ng Cavite, meron silang ginaganap na mga contest like culinary and beauty contest. Yun yung pagganap nila sa Tahong Festival. Next, ayan. Dako naman tayo sa delicacies ng Cavite. This is a list of the top 5 most popular authentic Cavite City cuisines that is still being cooked, served, or sold today in pure Caviteñan households, like Suking, Carinderia, Turo-Turo, and some city restaurants. Doon siya madalas iserve yung mga delicacies ng Cavite. So first, we have bacalao. This is the main dish inherited from the Portuguese Galilean traders that predate Spanish occupation, which uses dry salted labahita as main ingredient. So itong bacalao, isa ito sa pinaka-popular salted cod fish present in every Caviteñan house kapag Lenten season nila, especially kapag Good Friday ng Cavite. And ang pinaka-main ingredient ng bacalao is yung dry salted na labahita. Next is tamales. It is one of the most favorite delicacies of Cavite City and bread filling by pure-blooded Caviteño. So itong tamales, sa unang tingin mo, at your first sight, sobrang simple lang pag titingnan mo siya. Pero need siya ng very delicious process to make. So ibig sabihin, sa unang tingin mo, parang ano lang siya, simple, pero sobrang hirap niyang gawin. Pero masarap siya. Yun yung tamales. And it is made of dinurog na peanuts and galapong na hinalo. Tapos, binalot siya sa dahon ng saging. Yun yung kung paano gawin yung tamales. Next, kilawin. It is not made of raw fish, but rather of grated green papaya cooked in vinegar with grilled mashed pancreas and chopped librilo of cows. So itong kilawin, it is one of the most famous and highly favorite dish during Sundays sa mga Caviteños, na mga taga Cavite. And they had lagang baka con sarsa. It is how some calls that is not complex without a side dish made of boiled and mashed squash, eggplant, kamote, minced garlic, and vinegar. So, dito sa Marinduque, madalas din tayo maglagang baka, pero hindi siya con sarsa. Ang madalas natin nilalawak sa lagang baka natin is, I guess, yung saging na saba. Pero wala siyang egg, kasi dito sa kanila, sa Cavite, meron silang eggplant kamote, tapos may vinegar pa. Sa atin walang ganyan. Walang, yung ingredient lang pinagkaiba. Next, they had pansit kawali. It is made of combination of bihon and miki bihon. Cook in an anchovette with small slice of pork and tiny sliced green beans, carrots, and cabbage. So, sa atin sa Marinduque, madalas tayong luto ng ganyan. Pansit kawali. Yung nilalahokan ng miki bihon, tapos yung bihon na. So, and kaso, sa kanila, sa Cavite, so both, para, nagluto, sa Marinduque kami ganyan din naman tayo, nagluluto tayo ng ganyan, yung nilalahokan ng ganyan. Pero sa Cavite, hindi kalamansi ang pang-asim nila. Kundi, nagluluto sila ng ng in-slice na maninipis na puso ng saging, tapos lulutuin siya sa suka. Yun yung pang-asim na tapos ilalagay nila dun pag natimpla na nila at naluto na yung puso ng saging na ginayat ng maninipis, tapos nilagay ng suka. Tapos dun pa lang siya imimix. Yun yung ginagamit nila pang-asim instead na kalamansi. Kasi sa atin, kalamansi ang ginagamit natin sa ganyan eh. Yan. Dako naman tayo sa mga tourist attractions ng Cavite. First, the Tagaytay Ride. It will offer you a majestic view to the smallest volcano in the Philippines, Taal Volcano. It is highland area in Tagaytay where Palace in the Sky, now called as People's Park in the Sky, is located. So, etong Tagaytay, it is a rest house of a former Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos, and since Taal Volcano is situated in Taal Lake, it will surely give you a breathtaking scenery. This is also a perfect romantic for weddings, and these are tours for Tagaytay Ride that cost around 100 pesos only. Next, they had Taal Volcano. It is an astonishing volcano located in Cavite. Although it quite small, actually the smallest active volcano in the Philippines, is a really beautiful volcano. So, itong Taal Volcano, it is situated within a lake or Taal Lake, and within Taal Volcano lies the Taal Crater Lake. This is an interesting volcano, and many ventured to its top to witness the beauty of the breathtaking Crater Lake. I guess familiar kayo sa Taal Volcano. Malolocate siya dyan sa Cavite. Next, we have Pico del Oro. Also called as Parrot's Peak, is one of the amazing natural attractions in Cavite, where it stands like a firm stone tower. This peak is considered as the highest point in Cavite. So, Pico del Oro, this is a alluring destination in Cavite to mountain climbers. Climbing its slope is not easy, especially to the new mountain climbers. So, sa mga mahilig dyan mag-mountain climbing or climbers, so good sa inyo itong Pico del Oro. Kasi sobrang tarik niya. Oh. Next, they had historical sites. First, the Museo de la Sal. It holds most of the historical artifacts of Cavite. This museum was inspired by Bahay na Bato. So, Museo de la Sal is a two-story building with a stone, mortar brick, and wooden structure. So, if you have read the famous No Limitang Here of Dr. Jose Rizal, the Museo de la Sal is just like the place of house of Kapitan Tiago. Inside the museum are animal preserves, mannequins wearing Filipiniana Barot Saya, saint wooden amulets, handcraft vessels, vintage player, ceiling paintings, and more. So, kapag nakapasok kayo sa Museo de la Sal, you will experience how a high ranked person lived in the past. Next, the Imus Cathedral. It is one of the historical churches in the Philippines The ceiling structure and precious relics are proof of its historic significance. So, Imus Cathedral is a cathedral of Our Lady of Pilar, popularly called as Imus Cathedral, is a perfect spot in Cavite, especially when it is October 12th. The reason is that Our Lady of the Pilar and Saint John the Baptist are the patron saints in Imus City, which they celebrate their fiesta every October 12. So, mas goods kung ang kung I mean, kung mas kung October 12 pupunta sa Imus Cathedral kasi mas maraming ganap siya every October 12. Next is General Emilio Aguinaldo Shrine. It is a home of the president in the Philippines. This is where the first Filipino flag was waved, mark the independence of Filipinos. So, dito sa General Emilio Aguinaldo Shrine, makikita nyo yung statue ng ating first president sa ating Pilipinas. Next, ako naman tayo sa ecotourism ng Cavite. So, Buhay Forest is their ecotourism. Upland Cavite's new ecotourism site, Buhay Forest, features lush greenery, a trail, a camping area, and more. The developed Buhay Forest with its 10-hectare breadth of thick foliage atop the Magallanes Highland is a trekking paradise. It is a 2 hours drive from Manila via Cavite. So, etong ecotourism na Buhay Forest sa Cavite is bagong gawa lang siya. And almost every day, tourists flock to Upland Cavite's Buhay Forest to experience the cool weather and beauty of nature. Also, Cavite now offers something new for tourists, especially for those who are nature lovers and wish to breathe fresh air outsider of the polluted metro. So, etong Buhay Forest, like dito sa Marinduque, parang ganun siya sa Montana Susana Agricultural Farm in Santa Cruz, Marinduque. Ganun yung mga yung pagkakagawa niya, yung mga design niya. Next, their flora and fauna. Actually, sobrang daming flora and fauna sa Cavite, but I choose only 3 na malalocate lang sa Cabag Cave ng Cavite. First is the Tetri, Sphinx, Caterpillar, Wood Fern, and Scarlet Blue Dragonfly. So, I guess nagkaroon kayo ng idea about sa province ng Cavite. So, soon baka ma-travel nyo yan. So, thank you for listening. That's all. Thank you.